Hello, hello. Happy Friday. It's Bex.
And it's your girl Key with Dorothy Malone. And together we are
The Pretty Girl Influence.
Now, I know we're not supposed to deal in idle chatter, but sometimes the tea is just too hot to resist.
Yeah, but you already know that sometimes hot tea could get you in trouble. Look at what's going on with the tea app right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. And we for sure gonna get into that.
Yep, you already know. But first, we gotta break it down for Gen Z and the hip hop community with a good book. So, what we got today, Key?
Here's the deal. Every single meaningless word that comes out of people's mouths, they gotta get accounted for. Judgment Day, honey. No exceptions. Your words have the power to justify or condemn you. It's like your ticket to salvation or damnation. That comes from Matthew chapter 12, verse 36.
Yeah, so I feel like oftentimes we get a little confused with what is idle chatter, gossiping or between gossiping and what is just warning people, because you could talk about a situation which could be considered gossiping, but you're really just warning somebody, which is exactly what this tea app was originally meant for. Now, granted, you give people a platform, they could use it however they feel like it, free will. But the tea app was originally created to warn other women about certain men in their area that they might be getting involved with and dating. But it has taken a bit of a turn from there. So,
the first question gonna be is, you got an account?
I'm gonna be honest, I did make an account. I was curious. A lot of people were talking about, I wanted to know what the tea was.
No, I feel you. And I haven't made an account, but, my past isn't the best. So it has stormed my way. And, one of my exes is on there.
Ooh.
We're not going to say no names because we're not giving nobody no extra. But just know your girl been through some things. Okay? Y'all see. What we got?
Yeah. So, but however, now I don't know if my personal data has been leaked, but there has been a breach of data that has affected the T app and a lot of its users. They are going through some lawsuits where their images and selfies, photo IDs have been leaked. Yeah. Now, as far as the app's safety and security, I'm not really sure what that's about. But for those of y'all that are interested, because I don't know about y'all, but I started seeing a bunch of stuff on TikTok talking about DMV app. It might be my algorithm because I am, located in the DMV, as are most of y'all listening. But there's different versions that you could download or different versions that you could sign up for as women. So this is a women's only app, and you do have to verify that you are a woman to be able to get on this app. So for the free version, you could just search up however many people that you want to see if the person that you're talking to or someone that has some dirt on them. So basically what happens on here is you could rate men whether they are a green flag or a red flag, and then talk about some of the red flag activities, but one of the rules is you have to be respectful, no bullying, no harassment, no leaking of last names or personal data.
Oh, his whole last name was on there.
Now, granted, I don't know exactly what they're doing if you break the rules per se, but you can also download a pro version or sign up for a pro version. It costs more money, but I always do the free versions for stuff, But for the pro version, you could look up, you could do background checks, criminal search records, or criminal record searches, even SMEX offender searches. So, yeah.
So what is your thoughts on the app overall? Do we think it's a good idea, bad idea? What are we thinking?
Honestly, I think that it started off as a good idea. Now,
I think it's a good idea.
with that being said, since I've downloaded the app and because you also have to wait to get approved. So I think it took me about like a week to get approved to actually look on the app. And when I got on there, it was a lot of women bashing men or talking crap on some men, which, you know, it's gonna happen, but that wasn't the intended purpose of it. And also, with that being said, have you heard of the male version, or I guess female version, of the T app?
I have.
So, for those of y'all that don't know, the T app was designed for women to warn each other about men. And since that has been a thing, men have created their own version where they expose the women. And I believe, now I'm not sure if it's back up and running, but however, they were mad that they were getting exposed on this T app. And they created their version where they expose women, but in a different kind of way. And I'm sure that you could use your imagination for that.
Exactly. At least the women kept it respectable to an extent, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, like, what is really considered bashing if it's the truth? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you, what I saw on my ex was the truth.
Yeah.
I went through everything that they wrote on that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, but hey, our girl Obama got some tips and tricks for the dating world, because clearly we can't even use this app to figure out who's naughty and who's nice. So, what you got for us, Obama? Michelle.
Michelle Obama. So, you know, how old are the Obama kids now? They're like
age,
younger.
Baby.
Yeah, but
we don't do age up in here.
but you know, they're a bit older now from when we originally saw them in office. But so Michelle Obama, she was doing an interview talking about dating advice that she gives for her kids, and she's basically said that I just try to get them to stay as open to people as possible, right? Mm-hmm. The thing that I did was date a lot.
Right.
So when Barack showed up, I had experiences to compare him against, and I knew a lot of the I didn't like this, I didn't like that. So
I'm here for it. What's our girl, Lori Harvey? Do it best. Date them all, baby. You got to figure out what it is you like and what it is you don't.
Now, I will say that because I love listening to podcasts and just hearing other people's perspectives. So there was this podcast I was listening to, I want to say like 2-3 years ago. And the woman I was listening to, she said the same thing. You know, when you're single, when you're still courting people, if you will, you know, date different types of people, figure out what you like and what you don't like. Now, with that being said, when you are dating, do not just get into bed with anybody. That's not a part of the dating a lot of people process. Dating should be, you know, the innocent, getting to know somebody, you know, going out for coffee, going out for lunch, going out to like go roller skating or something, you know, like have fun, get to know people. But when you start to get to know too much of them, get too involved, you know, it
gets complicated.
Yeah, it gets complicated. So, you know, just make it as least complicated as you can. But you know what, you should, like,
for those complicated folks, because I have heard before, somebody was like, what if they put in all that work, right? And then when it's time for I guess not the main event, but when it's time to go down the next chapter, what if it ain't given what needs to be gave?
Well, in turn, I would say,
all that work and what did it give?
Oh my god! But here's the thing:
so I'm just
if you have, and like I'm not.
That's why you did it.
And see, like, yeah, exactly. I'm not shaming anybody, but the thing is, like, the least amount of sexual partners that you have, like, now, granted, So what Michelle was saying that, you should date around to get experience on what you like, what you don't like. Now, I do feel like that level of interaction, like the very intimate levels of interaction, you shouldn't really have that many partners. That's just, and I'm not shaming you, like, if you do have a lot of partners currently, but I'm saying, like, before you open that door to having many partners in that sense, just be mindful of, like, once you do find the one that makes you happy, you don't want to think about, oh, well, this guy did it for me better. That guy did that little thingy thing,
I'm trying to tell you, like, we don't want to go down that route. We don't want to go down that route.
Moving right along into the, green flags, red flags, do's and don'ts in relationships.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Brooklyn and DeShae.
Yes, brother and sister, Brooklyn and DeShae. Is it given? Yeah.
Were they brother and sister?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that they were dating.
No, that's...
Oh, my bad.
They're siblings.
Okay, they're siblings. My bad. My bad.
So, y'all know streamers are, like, blowing up nowadays. They stream their entire day in life, at that matter. Like, that's how they make their coin. That's what we're at nowadays. Hello. So, if you don't know, Brooklyn and DeShae, they're... both streamers, and recently Brooklyn had a birthday and DeShae ended up pretty much getting it all together. He bought everything, he rented out the restaurant, the whole 9 yards, right? And so she's like, okay, yay, having fun. Okay, so he's streaming this event and she let him stream some of that event, but then she was like, can I talk to you on the side? And she took it to the side and was like, can we, like, turn the cameras off? I want it to be an intimate setting. I want it to just be family and friends. I don't know. But I don't want it to be streamed. And if we are finna stream, I want to stream on my, what's the platform? I want to stream on my platform, not yours. And, DeShae is, he's up there. And Brooklyn's pretty up there, too. But I guess that he put her on. So... I guess he feels obligated. I don't know. But when she said that he crashed out, she tried to bring the mama into it. Mama was not much help. Because, when it comes to the children making more money than the parents in some cases, or I'm just say that because I don't know what the mama make, but that's not important. The important part is mama didn't put her foot down.
Yeah.
In my opinion. That boy sat there and took everything down. He was like, I bought all of this. I should be able to stream on my platform. And she's like, I didn't ask you to do this. Yeah. You did it because I thought you did it because out of the kindness of your heart, you wanted to see your sister happy. But he made it seem like he did it to show the world that this is what he can do. I don't know. That's what he gave. Kind of like good publicity. Yeah. You didn't do it because you did it for yourself. You didn't do it for her. Yeah. So when they said that to him, he was like, y'all always trying to flip it on me, right? And he spazzed out and he messed everything up. And there was a little girl there and everything. He said he mushing the cake in front of her face, popping balloons. And he said, F all this, pretty much. F all y'all. None of y'all type stuff. Yeah. Girl, the next day or some days after, Brooklyn went into that boy's setup home, destroyed his computers, destroyed all his stuff. Girl, she tried to break his mirror. It wouldn't break. I ain't gonna hold you. I need to know what kind of mirror that is. I need to know because that thing would not break. She put a hammer to that joint and it did not shatter.
That brand's gonna do so well.
I wanted her to flip it down to see if it breaks. Show me else. What else it got to go? But all that to be asking, what do you think? Like, if somebody does all this stuff for you, should they see? Should she had said yes, you can keep your cameras up, or should he have respected her choice of not wanting the cameras?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was her birthday. Honestly, like, oh my gosh. you should do things for people out of the kindness of your heart, not like I cannot stand. Yeah, I cannot stand somebody that does something for somebody with the intent of a reward for it. If that, especially if that's someone that you truly care about and is family, you should do it just out of the kindness of your heart, to see them happy, to celebrate them, to be there for them, show up for them. And honestly, like, he streamed a little bit of it, and it's like, okay, it's all good. Put the cameras down now.
Like, and even if she's the one doing the recording, why can't you come on over to her stream, and y'all do this together on her day, on her stream? It's just that simple. Like, it's really just that simple.
Right. Now, granted, I don't condone violence and condone getbacks, but now, granted, he did kind of have it coming to him, because I do feel like some people deserve some karma, not condoning violence, but,
This karma is already, it's in a float. It's in a float.
Yep.
But
moving right along.
Yep. New bags. Telfar. Is it Telfar?
I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of this brand before, but interesting. So Telfar came up with this new. So Telfar is a brand that blurs the line between contemporary and luxury, offering products that at a more accessible price point than more traditional luxury brands. So they recently came out with a plastic bag luxury bag line. So pretty much, and these are going for like about $150 to $200.
$150 to $200 for a bag to hold my $150 to $200 groceries.
Well, I mean, no, like they're just like a regular
it's supposed
purse,
to be fashion,
but these
looking
bags,
like grocery.
Yeah, so these bags look like the grocery bags, like the plastic grocery bags that you get from the store, like the little Walmart, Target, Safeway bags. But they are designer brand. I really feel like it's like gentrification, because if somebody walks down the street with just like a regular plastic grocery bag, it's like, oh, they're using that as a bag. But then like you turn it into a luxury bag, and now it's like, oh, that's so trendy, that's so hot.
Why?
It
because
definitely
celebrities wear them. Because of the celebrities.
Yeah. It's like
they gonna have y'all broke out here trying to keep up with the Joneses. Go ahead.
But if you want to pay extra money for a bag that looks like a bag that you could get for 5 cents at the grocery store, they dropped today. So
yay.
Go hit them up. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to trash the brand.
No, we're not.
Like y'all make your money, but it is a very interesting concept.
It's very interesting. Very interesting. But you know what else is interesting? Then you go to Otakon recently. Tell me all about it.
Oh my gosh, it's always so much fun. As y'all know, I love cosplay and anime and all the things, especially conventions. I had such a fun time at this convention. So many things to do, so many things to see. It was just a great time. Dressed up as Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. Y'all already know, like that. It's such a hot movie right now.
I finally got to see it. I loved it.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it like right now. Well, not right now. Wait until after the show's done. So 2 o'clock, go watch that. But yeah, it was such a fun experience. There was so much to do too, and I didn't get a chance to do everything that I wanted to do because it was just so much to do.
Huge.
Yeah, but they have a lot of different rooms that you could go in with different events going on within the big event. They had a huge gaming room, lots of fun.
Lovely. Wish I could have been there. But your girl got DM stuff to do. We working hard over here.
Yep. DM Dorothy Malone,
Yeah, speaking of the music.
Yep, so speaking of the music, speaking of K-pop Demon Hunters, so like I just said, it's a very hot movie, and K-pop Demon Hunters, they have several songs that are in like the top 50 on Billboard, but
there's one song that has been scrolling on my FYP lately. Everywhere I go, we're going up, up, up. Girl, kudos to y'all, man. Them knows us.
Right. So Golden by Huntrix, aka the girl group in K-pop Demon Hunters. Golden is now #1 on Billboard music charts. Woo! Woo! And fun fact, if y'all didn't know, this song is the first song in like 24 years from a girl group to hit #1 on Billboards. The last girl group that hit #1 was with Destiny's Child in 2001.
That's what's
so
up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not even technically like a real music group. It's a movie music group, but honestly, like,
hey, the way we set up
that
nowadays,
soundtrack
you know,
is phenomenal.
You got Timbaland out here signing AI artists. That's just where we going now. About to create my AI character real soon, real soon. Speaking of characters, what's up with Roblox?
Oh, so Roblox, honestly, I've heard a lot about the game in general, but as a lot of people may know, there's a wide range of gamers aging from young elementary school kids to elderly people. Wide range, super wide range. Everybody loves video games. It's a fun time. But here's the thing. When you have games that do have a large amount of minors and young children, it can be deemed as kind of like a hunting ground, for lack of better terms. So what's currently going on with Roblox is they are suing a streamer. So this Roblox streamer, he has basically made it content to kind of like pose as a child, like do what's the word? Like undercover work, pretty much. So he would stream and be like an undercover person to lure predators to him to basically get them caught and locked up. Now, all while like streaming and exposing what's going on. I personally think that that's a great thing. You know, like all of the Predator shows, like How to Catch a Predator, you know, so on and so forth. It's a really big thing, and it is something that I feel is really great to bring awareness to it. And it kind of like scares people into like, it scares the predators into like, hey, don't do this, we're gonna get you. You know?
I mean, but some people like the game. Some people like to see how far they can go without getting caught, you know?
Yeah, but oh my gosh, it's just so disgusting. Like, enjoy the actual game that you're playing instead of like playing these other mind games and like, you know, inappropriate games that you shouldn't be playing. Play the actual game that you bought and signed up for. But yeah, so
that's just not how some human minds work. Unfortunately.
So Roblox has since suspended this user from
the vigilante?
Yep. The streamer that has caught a bunch of predators on this
the track record. Y'all want to take all our good people off the streets.
Yeah. So Roblox has suspended his account, basically told him like, hey, you're not allowed on our server anymore. You're not allowed to play this game. You're not allowed in the community. And they went even further as to suing him because supposedly Roblox does not condone vigilante groups, and it is a safety.
He might be a group. I don't know.
Or a vigilante person. Just vigilantes.
That word. Period. Wasn't Batman vigilant? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, so
isn't Batman?
So they don't condone it because it. Yes, Batman is a vigilante.
I bet he was. I bet he is a Roblox character. He's a vigilante.
Oh gosh. But yeah, so they don't condone vigilantes, and it is harmful. There's claiming that is harmful to their users and their safety on this gaming on this gaming server. But I mean, it's like, what are they doing for these kids?
Right. What are we doing? Because anybody can click a button that says, yeah, I'm 18 and older. Anybody can click the button and say, I agree to the agreement or whatever we agreed to when we click that button.
I was on Facebook. Facebook, you have to be 13 to be on Facebook. And my parents allowed me to have a Facebook when I was like 9.
Oh.
And they let me click the, it's okay. I'm 13. I'm of age. So, yeah, it's like, especially playing a game like Roblox, like an innocent game like that.
For the children.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be. But,
Okay, well. Yeah, interesting. But we're gonna switch it on up to some good old, cinema. It's a new movie coming out. What, today? Today. Have you heard about it? Let's find out. New movie called Highest to Lowest, featuring who? None other than Denzel Washington. And your boy A$AP Rocky. And your girl Ice Spice. Wow, Ice Spice is out here acting now. That's why we ain't got no music. Girl, do your thing. But yes, the movie, the trailer.
And directed by Spike Lee.
Oh, yes, and directed by Spike Lee. Boys Incognito didn't even know it was coming out until it just popped up on me.
Yeah, no, I didn't even hear about it until,
It popped up on us.
But yeah, so supposedly, well, not supposedly. So this movie is so basically Denzel Washington is playing a wildly successful music producer whose life veers off track after the kidnapping of his only son.
I want to know what Ice Spice gonna do.
No,
she probably about to have a cameo like Nicki Minaj that one time, and then it's gonna boost stuff from there because Nicki be getting her movies now. She was getting her movies. But yeah, it sounds pretty cool. I'm interested because they got Denzel out there looking suave. He looking like that King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Oh, that's our time though. That's our time. So lock in on Fridays at 1:30 on WLB. Follow us on Pretty Girl Influence on all social media platforms. And remember, pray with us, don't play with us.
Pretty girls, yeah, we don't stop. Pretty girls, we
Talking the day, soul at night on the new 1010 WOLB.